Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are preparing for Microsoft Azure Fundamental exam, the AZ-900, you are in the right place. Today we are going to go over some key exam questions and answers that will help you succeed on the test. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of the important concepts that are most likely show up in the exam. I will walk you through each questions, explain the correct answer and give you the reasoning behind that. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more exam preps tutorial. Alright, let's get started with the first question. Okay, so question number 1. Which of the following Azure services provide fully managed relational database? Option A, Azure Cosmos DB. Option B, Azure SQL Database. Option C, Azure Blob Storage. Option D, Azure Key Vault. So the correct answer is Azure SQL Database. Azure SQL Database is a fully managed relational database service that handles most of the administrative overhead. Question number 2. What is the primary benefit of using Azure Blob Storage for backup? Option A, high availability and durability. Option B, low cost of storage. Option C, real-time data processing. Option D, automatic application scaling. So the correct answer is A, high availability and durability. Azure Blob Storage provides high durability and availability for storing backup and unstructured data. Question number 3. Which Azure service would you use to manage keys, secrets and certificates? Option A, Azure Key Vault. Option B, Azure Storage. Option C, Azure Active Directory. Option D, Azure Monitor. So the correct answer is A, Azure Key Vault. Azure Key Vault helps safeguard cryptographic keys, secrets and certificates used by cloud applications and services. Question number 4. Which service provides serverless computing in Azure? Option A, Azure Functions. Option B, Azure Virtual Machines. Option C, Azure App Service. Option D, Azure Kubernetes Services. So the correct answer is option A, Azure Functions. Azure Functions allow you to run small piece of code without provisioning or managing servers, commonly known as serverless. Question 5. What is Azure? Option A, a programming language. Option B, a cloud computing service. Option C, a database management system. Option D, an operating system. So the correct answer is a cloud computing service. Azure is a Microsoft cloud computing service offering a range of cloud services including computing analytics, storage and networking. Question number 6. What is the Azure service for scalable data storage that support unstructured data? Option A, Azure SQL Database. Option B, Azure Blob Storage. Option C, Azure Table Storage. Option D, Azure Queue Storage. So the correct answer is Azure Blob Storage. Azure Blob Storage is optimized for storing massive amount of unstructured data such as text or binary data. Question number 7. What does SaaS stand for in cloud computing? Option A, Storage as a Service. Option B, Software as a Service. Option C, Solution as a Service. Option D, Security as a Service. So the correct answer is Software as a Service. SaaS stand for Software as a Service, where software is provided over the internet on a subscription basis. Question number 8. Which Azure service would you use for a NoSQL database? Option A, Azure SQL Database. Option B, Azure Cosmos DB. Option C, Azure Data Factory. Option D, Azure Database for PostgreSQL. So the correct answer is Azure Cosmos DB. Azure Cosmos DB is a globally distributed multi-model database service for managing NoSQL data. Question number 9. Which of the following best describes Azure Active Directory AAD? Option A, a cloud-based directory and identity management service. Option B, a database management service. Option C, a virtual machine service. Option D, a storage service. So the correct answer is a cloud-based directory and identity management service. Azure Active Directory is a comprehensive identity and access management cloud solution that provides a directory, service, and identity. Question number 10. What is the function of Azure Traffic Manager? Option A, to route traffic to different instances of a service. Option B, to analyze logs and monitor performance. Option C, to store and manage backup. Option D, to manage virtual machine scaling. So the correct answer is to route traffic to different instances of a service. Azure Traffic Manager is a traffic routing service that distributes user traffic across different locations and instances of an applications. Question number 11. What is the main purpose of Azure Virtual Network (VNet)? Option A, to create isolated network environments. Option B, to store large amount of data. Option C, to manage user identities. Option D, to deploy web applications. So the correct answer is to create isolated network environments. Azure Virtual Network, that's VNet, allows you to create private network environments within Azure, providing isolation and segmentation. Question number 12. Which of the following services is used to build event-driven architectures in Azure? Option A, Azure Logic Apps. Option B, Azure App Service. Option C, Azure Blob Storage. Option D, Azure Virtual Machines. So the correct answer is Azure Logic Apps. Azure Logic Apps help you to automate workflow and build event-driven architectures with minimal code. Question number 13. Which of the following is an Azure services that can automate the deployment of application? Option A, Azure DevOps. Option B, Azure Logic App. Option C, Azure Kubernetes Services. Option D, Azure Blob Storage. So the correct answer is Azure DevOps. Azure DevOps provides services for automating software development tasks, including CI/CD, that's continuous integration and continuous deployment. Question number 14. Which Azure service is best suited for real-time data streaming? Option A, Azure Data Lake. Option B, Azure Stream Analytics. Option C, Azure Blob Storage. Option D, Azure Logic Apps. So the correct answer is Azure Stream Analytics. Azure Stream Analytics is designed for real-time data streaming and processing. Question number 15. What type of service is Azure Marketplace? Option A, a platform to buy and sell software solutions. Option B, a data storage service. Option C, a container service. Option D, a machine learning service. So the correct answer is a platform to buy and sell software solutions. Azure Marketplace is an online store that allows users to purchase or try various software applications, services, and virtual machines that integrate with Azure. Question 17. What does PaaS stand for? Option A, Platform as a service. Option B, product as a service. Option C, process as a service. Option D, project as a service. So the correct answer is platform as a service. PaaS is a cloud computing service model that provide a platform allowing customers to develop, run, manage applications without dealing with a underlying infrastructure. Question number 18. Which Azure service is specially designed for data warehousing? Option A, Azure SQL Database. Option B, Azure Synapse Analytics. Option C, Azure Blob Storage. Option D, Azure Virtual Machines. So the correct answer is Azure Synapse Analytics. Azure Synapse Analytics is a cloud-based analytics service that provides data warehousing and big data analytics. Question number 19. What is the primary function of Azure Security Center? Option A, to provide security monitoring and threat detection. Option B, to monitor storage usage. Option C, to manage resource billing. Option D, to configure virtual networks. So the correct answer is to provide security monitoring and threat detection. Azure Security Center provides unified security system and advanced threat protection across your Azure environment. Question number 20. Which Azure service help you to monitor applications and services? Option A, Azure Monitor. Option B, Azure Security Center. Option C, Azure DevOps. Option D, Azure Resource Manager. So the correct answer is Azure Monitor. Azure Monitor provides comprehensive monitoring and logging capabilities for application and services running in Azure. Question number 21. What is Azure Site Recovery used for? Option A, to backup and restore virtual machines. Option B, to recover virtual machines and applications in case of disaster. Option C, to monitor applications and resources. Option D, to deploy virtual machines in multiple regions. So the correct answer is to recover virtual machines and applications in case of disaster. Azure Site Recovery helps ensure business continuity and by replicating virtual machines and applications to Azure, allowing for a quick recovery during the disaster scenario. Question number 22. What is the purpose of Azure Resource Manager? That's ARM. Option A, to manage and organize resources. Option B, to manage virtual machines. Option C, to handle security. Option D, to manage database. So the correct answer is to manage and organize resources. Azure Resource Manager is a service that provides a management layer enabling you to create, update, delete resources in your Azure account. Question number 23. Which of the following Azure services can be used to create and manage a set of virtual machines as a group? Option A, Azure Virtual Machine Scale Sets. Option B, Azure App Service. Option C, Azure Batch. Option D, Azure Logic Apps. So the correct answer is Azure Virtual Machine Scale Set. Azure Virtual Machine Scale Set allows you to create and manage a group of identical load balance VMs. Question number 24. What is the main purpose of Azure Active Directory V2C? Option A, to manage cloud resources. Option B, to enable business to customer identity management. Option C, to create virtual networks. Option D, to analyze big data. So the correct answer is to enable business to customer identity management. Azure Active Directory B2C is an identity management service for business to customer applications. Question number 25. Which Azure service provides a comprehensive set of solutions for data integration and ETL, that's extract, transform, and load? Option A, Azure Data Factory. Option B, Azure Blob Storage. Option C, Azure Synapse Analytics. Option D, Azure SQL Database. So the correct answer is Azure Data Factory. Azure Data Factory is a data integration service that allows you to create data-driven workflows for orchestrating and automating data movement and transformation.